The secret world runs on a complex web of alliances and rivalries. We are only privy to a small portion of this network, and even then, motives are often obscured. To reach the truth, we must question everything, especially what we see with our own eyes. Hello, welcome to Questions. This is a short-form lore series where, rather than just giving you the answers, I try to raise the important questions. Today I want to ask, what is exactly the relationship between Beaumont, Cassie, Che, the Morning Light, and the Phoenicians? This is the first truly tangled alliance we run into, far more complex than it seems at first. Up until this point, things have been pretty straightforward. Once we start pulling the threads, it turns out this is not quite as neat as it first appears. At first, it seems that Che works for Beaumont, Cassie works for Che, and the Morning Light works for Che as well. Meanwhile, the Phoenicians seem like external interlopers. However, consider this. When we first enter the steam tunnels following the siren's song, one of the first things we see is this poor unfortunate hippie. It is impossible to enter the tunnel without stepping over his dead body. Something that Cassie had to do twice already. Once when she came in with Beaumont, and once when she walked out without him. So why then does she feign surprise when we walk in there with her? She had to have known this dead guy was here. Now this conversation that follows is pretty dense. I'm going to take a few moments to pause whenever something comes up that's worth questioning. The first thing Beaumont says when he walks in the room is that he finally silenced it and moved it to a safer place. But when? When did he do that? Because he just walks right in the room and the song led us here. Unless he's talking about something different? Or there's something special about the song we were listening to. Here, your character makes a noise and Beaumont stops himself. He then goes on to say something that seems different than what he was going to say before. What was he originally going to say? Why does he say what he eventually does? She seems actually confused here. Like, he said something before, and now he's saying something different. Whatever he said before, he cuts her off before she can say it. Is he just putting on a performance and she's not cooperating? If she's just a Morning Light honeypot, what does she feel merits repayment from him specifically? Who is Cassandra King? Moving along, in the mission rolls downhill, Chase sends our poor snake-bitten courier to deliver this package. Who or where was he delivering it to? Because he was heading towards the tunnel before he got attacked, and on the other side of the bridge, he runs back across the bridge once you give him the package. And what's even in that package anyway? Could it possibly be the same package that it figures into the next mission? When Cassie says there's an issue with what did she know? Inside the mission itself, we find the place has been overrun by Phoenicians. But there's some things about this that don't make sense. Like, why are they on the other side of Beaumont's security system? What even are the Drog doing here? If Che is working for Beaumont, and Cassie is working for Che until she betrays him here, then why was the package she was sent to pick up so heavily guarded? And what is with the hippies on the beach? I know I've mentioned this a few times, but it still bothers me. Thank you for watching this episode of Questions. I will be answering these questions today to the best of my ability, but there will be spoilers. If you enjoyed it, please remember to shike, lair, and subscribe. And if you did not enjoy it, then round and round and round the town or look into your bones when the bees come down.